Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back, my dear students, and have a good time. In today's lesson, lesson number 4, we will talk about grammar, section number 1. Especially we will talk about adjectives, nouns, and question words followed by the infinitive. So let's do the first task, which is number A. Number A, underline the infinitive form. Underline the infinitive form in this sentence from lesson number 1. It's good to have something to read. It's good to have something to read. Here, my students, where is the infinitive form? The infinitive form here is to plus the verb have. To plus the verb have. Alright. So here is the answer. To have is the infinitive form. Number B, study the grammar books. Here we have this grammar books. It has the title of adjectives followed by the infinitive. Adjectives which describe reactions and feelings are often followed by the infinitive form of the verb. Examples: hello, how are you? It's good to see you. Hello, how are you? It's good to see you. I'm afraid to tell you that you have failed the exam. I'm afraid to tell you that you've failed the exam. So here in these two examples, the two adjectives, good or afraid, describe reactions and feelings, to see and to tell, and they are followed by the infinitive form of the verb, to plus see and to plus tell. Many other adjectives are also followed by the infinitive. Examples: are you ready to start? These grapes are only good to eat when they are ripe. Now, after reading, we can go to exercise number A in our workbooks, page number 32. Reorder the words to make correct sentences. We have some words which are not ordered here. We have to reorder these words to make a full sentence. We have example number 1. The news happy to was I hear. If we make it a full sentence, we can reorder it as follow. I was happy to hear the news. I was happy to hear the news. Now number 1, sorry, trouble, I am to you. How can we order this sentence? First of all, we have to put I am at the first, and then sorry. I am sorry to trouble, then the infinitive. I'm sorry to trouble you. After that, we put the object pronoun, which is you. So the sentence becomes, I am sorry to trouble you. I'm sorry to trouble you. The same thing is applied on number 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we can make the same thing with the following sentences. Number 2, instructions are understand to these difficult. The instructions are difficult. The instructions or these instructions are difficult to understand. Number 3, to begin, lecturer is ready there. The lecturer is ready to begin. The lecturer is ready to begin. Number 4, likely, no, he is the answer to. It becomes, after ordering it, he's likely to know the answer. He is likely to know the answer. And number 5, stay, your two are parents welcome here. Your parents are welcome. Your parents are welcome to stay here. Your parents are welcome to stay here. Now you can see the answers and write them down in your workbooks, my students. Number 1, I'm sorry to trouble you. 2, these instructions are difficult to understand. 3, the lecturer is ready to begin. 4, he is likely to know the answer. And number 5, your parents are welcome to stay here. Now let's move to something which is so different. I mean, here we have grammar. We want to study also the grammar books here. Study, number D says, study the grammar books below. Match these sentences from lesson number 1, which the uses of the infinitive in the grammar books. Number 1, try to do some reading most days. I try to do some reading most days. 2, sometimes I don't know what to read next. Number 3, I read a few pages to see if I like it. Now we want to read the study books or grammar books. Nouns, pronouns, and question words followed by the infinitives. Number A, we use the infinitive form after a noun or pronoun to explain the purpose of something. Examples: pass me a knife. Pass me a knife to cut this bread, please. Can you give me something to stop this headache? Can you give me something to stop this headache? Number B, we use the infinitive after certain verbs. Examples: she has decided to study biology. I'm trying to find the post office. Number C, we sometimes use the infinitive after question words how, where, what, and when. Examples: do you know how to drive? The man in the tourist office told me where to go. Here we have to note something. We don't use the infinitive after why. we don't use the infinitive after why. Now let's come back to the three sentences. Number one, I try to do some reading most days. Here we can put number B. I mean, we use the infinitive after certain verbs. I try to do some reading most days. Number two, sometimes I don't know what to read next. Number C, we sometimes use the infinitive after question words like how, where, what, and when. And number three, I read a few pages to see if I like it. Number A, we use the infinitive form after a noun or a pronoun to explain the purpose of something. Now here are the answers. And reaching at this point, my students, we can conclude our lesson today, lesson number 4, and see you in the following part of this lesson. So goodbye.